My InvestEngine portfolio just hit £30,981 in December 2024, and I am about to show you something that might make many traditional investors uncomfortable. While most people spread their money across 10 or even 20 plus funds, I have gone all in on just 4 ETFs. But here is the crazy part. This risky strategy has made me £3,711 in pure profit, and guess what? I don't have to pay any tax on this profit as this is within my ISA account. Stick around because I am about to show you exactly what I own, including one investment that has gone up to 91% till now. Hello, I am Dr. Suman, an NHS doctor, not a financial expert or investment guru. But here is the thing. You don't need an MBA in finance or PhD in economics to build wealth through investing. I learned this firsthand when I moved to the UK from India 9 years ago, and I had to figure out everything about money management from scratch in a new country. What makes my content different is radical transparency. I share my actual investment portfolio, which is currently over £100,000 in total, spread across 2 countries and 3 ISA accounts in the UK. I break down exactly what I invest in, the real numbers, both wins and losses. No complex jargon, just practical strategies I have personally tested. Whether you are new to investing in the UK or an NRI trying to manage money across 2 different countries, I share everything I wish someone has told me when I started my investment journey. Let's grow our wealth together, one smart decision at a time. Before I dive in, let me give you a quick snapshot of what's happening in the global markets right now. 2024 has been wild. The S&P 500 has gone up more than 27%. Which honestly none of us expected this year. We are still dealing with high interest rate, but the rates are slowly coming down and hopefully it will drop further. And if you have been following the tech stocks in the US, well, they have been absolutely on fire. Oh, and gold. It kept hitting all-time highs every other month in 2024. And this ties perfectly into what I'm going to share with you in this video. This is my actual InvestEngine DIY portfolio. £30,981.54 in total value. But what's really interesting isn't the total. It's how this money is working for me. See this number, 37.47% total return. That's £3,711 in pure profit. And I did this with just 4 ETFs. Yes, just 4. Most financial advisors would probably have a heart attack seeing this. But stick with me because what I am about to show you might change how you think about investing forever. Let's start with my biggest position, £12,718 in the NASDAQ 100 ETF. That's 41.1% of my portfolio. And yes, I can hear the financial advisors screaming about concentration risk already. But check this out. This position alone has made me £2,007 in profits. That's 91% return. Let me put that in perspective. Every £1,000 invested became £1,910. While savings account in the UK banks were paying 4 to 5% on an average in 2024, and inflation was eating away the cash. Through this one ETF, I own 8.8% in Apple. Every iPhone sold puts money in my pocket. By the way, I don't use an iPhone. 8.4% in Nvidia, the company powering the AI revolution. 5% in Meta. Their share prices did really well in 2024. 7.8% in Microsoft, partnering with OpenAI and changing the world. But here is what most people miss about NASDAQ 100. It's not just technology. You are also getting companies like Costco, which is revolutionizing retail, and Starbucks, which basically invented premium coffee culture globally. The real magic here is how these companies work together. When Amazon needs chips for their cloud services, they buy it from Nvidia. When Apple needs cloud storage, they use both Amazon and Microsoft services. It's like this incredible ecosystem of innovation all working together and making money and making me rich in the process. Now, having 41% in US tech might sound crazy risky. And you are right. That's why my second position is what I call my global winner strategy. 10,590 pound in the World Momentum ETF. Let me explain momentum investing in a way that will blow your mind. You know how in sports, when a team starts winning, they often keep winning. For example, the Indian cricket team keeps beating Pakistan in World Cup cricket. This ETF does the same thing with stocks but across the entire world. This position is up 514 pound, nearly 10%. But here is the genius part. It automatically adjusts to find winners anywhere in the world. Right now, it's helping me own 77.4% in North American winners, 2.9% in Asian growth stories, 8.6% in European champions, and even 4.8% in Japanese innovators. Now, let me show you what might be the most controversial part of my InvestEngine portfolio. 5,901 pound in emerging market ETF. Exactly 19% of my money. And I will be completely honest with you, this position is down 119 pound or 2.5%. I actually bought this ETF at the end of October and I switched my Indian ETF to this particular ETF. But here is where it gets interesting. While most investors are running away from emerging markets, I am actually considering buying more. Why? Because this might be the biggest opportunity of 2025. Think about this. While everyone is panicking about China's property crisis and tech crackdowns, their market is priced like it's never going to grow again. It's like finding a Ferrari at Toyota prices. And here is what most people are missing. Chinese consumers are sitting on the largest savings pile in the history, just waiting to start spending. And the Chinese government is considering further economic stimulus to help their economy. Whether this will work out and make the economy better, particularly when Donald Trump is planning to start trade war with the China, I don't know, but I am prepared to take the risk. Should you be doing the same? Again, I don't know and I can't advise about that. You have to decide for yourself or seek professional advice on this. Another option is simply choose the managed portfolio available on InvestEngine and let the experts manage your money for you. Of course, you will have to pay a small fee for this, but you will have the peace of mind that your money is being handled by experts. But this isn't just a China story. Through this ETF, I own TSMC, making chips for every iPhone you have ever owned. Tencent, imagine Facebook, PayPal, and Netflix all combined together for the Chinese population. Companies like Samsung and companies like Reliance, Infosys, ICICI Bank, which are transforming the Indian economy. Now, for my portfolio hedging, I invested 1,769 pound in physical gold ETF, making up 5.7% of my entire portfolio. This position is up 92 pound, a solid 12.38% return. But the return isn't why I own it. Here is something fascinating. Central banks bought more gold in 2023 than any year in history. China, Russia, India, they were all loading up. But here is the real reason I own gold in my portfolio. It's my portfolio's firefighter. When everything else is burning, gold typically holds steady. For situations like war, pandemic, financial crisis, etc. And in 2024, with gold hitting all-time highs, this position is looking smarter than ever. Now, let me show you how I actually manage all of this. Every week on a Thursday, £500 goes into this portfolio automatically from my bank account. No emotion, no timing the market, just consistent investing. If the market goes up, I still buy. If the market goes down, I still buy. If the market remains sideways, I still invest. If the market crashes, I buy a bit more. But I always buy something every week. Look at this allocations. NASDAQ 100, 41.1% versus 40% target. World Momentum ETF, 34.2% versus 35% target. Emerging markets, 19% versus 20% target, and gold 5.7% versus 5% target. And the great thing about InvestEngine is whenever I want, I can rebalance my portfolio according to my target with just one click. The magic is in the automation. With auto invest turned on, every penny goes to work as soon as possible. Total cost just 0.27% per year. That's £2.70p for every £1,000 I invest. So what's next for 2025? Here is what I am watching. First, AI isn't slowing down. My NASDAQ position gives me exposure to every major AI player. Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, Google, and Palantir Technologies as well. They are not just tech companies anymore. They are becoming AI powerhouses. Secondly, the momentum strategy is picking up shifts in global power. With approximately 350 total companies across my portfolio, I am capturing opportunities most investors might miss. Third, emerging markets are coiled like a spring. When or if China's economy recovers, this position could explode higher. And this is my opportunity play for 2025. But here is the most important part. This portfolio isn't just about making money. It's about building wealth systematically with each position playing a specific role. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I keep doing this kind of investment related videos every few weeks and you don't want to miss any of them. Drop a comment below with your biggest investing question. I read every comment on this channel and I answer all of them personally. Remember, investing isn't about copying someone else's portfolio. It's about building something that works for you. But if you have ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of investing, I hope this video showed you that it doesn't have to be complicated. Just 4 ETFs. That's all it takes to build a sophisticated, globally diversified portfolio and earn money from it. See you in the next video. Happy investing.